Hey everyone, welcome back to the fifth episode of Death and Dying, talking about death and dying and dispelling some of the myths and some of the fears surrounding death and dying and the process of this life, the process of actually physically dying, and the process of entering the other life, our other life, and dealing with when we come back, reincarnation. And what do we do if we don't come back? What if we choose not to come back? Because not everybody is going to come back to Earth. Some people are on their last time here on Earth, and then they'll move on to other planets or they will become things, and we'll discuss that in this video. So the perspectives you're hearing from are from the perspectives of a death doula as well as a medium. So thank you everybody for your patience. There's a lengthy time delay between episode 4 and episode 5. I had a death in my own family that I needed to process before I continue making videos. So welcome back, and we'll get started. So what do I mean when I say free will? So free will, we come back to this earth. We are the only species, we are the only planet that we come back and we have no recollection, we have no memory of our past life, and we have no memory of the spirit world. We have sort of memories up until the age of 5, and we have connection with spirit up until around the age of 5. But as society, we don't tend to believe children when they talk about their past lives. We just think that they have a vivid, wild, neat imagination. Um, so we don't have any memory. So if we don't have any memories of past experiences, we don't have any memories of what we're designed to be here for. We don't have any recollection of the tasks that we're supposed to accomplish, or the lessons that we're supposed to learn, or the lessons that we're supposed to teach. So we're figuring it out all on our own. And most of us don't even realize that there is a plan. Most of us don't even realize that there is an afterlife, or there's reasons for things that happen, good or bad, on the earth. That includes natural disasters, etc. There is a plan for those things. So we don't know that. So if we don't know that, how can we teach the lessons that we need to teach? By a textbook, basically. We don't. So we are subconscious, our soul knows that we're here to accomplish certain tasks or learn certain lessons or teach certain lessons. So we do that. Our soul does that, helps us do those things, and teach those lessons or learn those lessons. But the choice is ours how that happens, how that comes about. So I know that's a hard concept to wrap your brain around. It's not something that's, one, discussed. Two, it sounds weird, right? I get it. Um, but that's really the only way to describe it. We have choice. We have choice on this earth. Some of us, it seems like we don't have any choice in anything, and that's unfortunate. And that's something that happens often because based on the lessons that you're here to learn. But we do have free will and we do have choice while we're here on this earth. Um, so that's free will. As far as what happens if we choose not to come back, so we pass, we cross on, pass over, we pass to the next life, and we're up in the spirit world. What do we do if we choose not to come back? You're tired of this life. You've been here several times. You've been here over 22 times, hundreds of times, probably, some of us, maybe even thousands of times. You're just tired of it. And that's okay. Or you've learned all of the lessons that you can possibly learn as a human being. So the human experience, Earth itself is known to be one of the toughest schools. to learn lessons, to come and learn lessons. Well, for one, you don't have the support of spirit. You have the support and they're guiding you and they're there for you, but we don't realize it. We don't feel it. We don't see them. We don't hear them unless you learn to tune yourself into the abilities that you're innately born with. Um, we don't have that. So we come to this earth in theory alone. Rather, we feel alone. So it's hard, and we don't have that knowledge, and we don't have the guidance on what we're supposed to be doing. What's our life purpose? What's our goal? What's supposed to be happening? So it's definitely one of the more challenging schools to be in. So we choose not to come back. I'm done. We're not coming back. I've learned everything that I need to learn from the human experience. What happens? So there are many things that can happen. You can go on to other planets where you will have that knowledge. You will have that remembrance of your past life and the spirit world. Um, so there are many planets out there. It's not the stereotypical Hollywood aliens and aliens coming to the earth, it's not that. But there are other planets. There are many, 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 many planets, and we all go to them. We all experience them. Not all of them, obviously, but we've experienced a lot of other planets in other lives. Um, so we can go back to one of those. We can go to one of those. We can also turn into guides, spirit guides for either our loved ones or our ancestors from future, or we can be protectors of them and guiding them. We can be angels. We can be anything. There's a lot of possibilities and there's a lot of opportunities to when you enter that process, when you enter the other life, other world, and decide not to come back. Um, there's a big mix of possibilities with that. If you have any questions on it, I'm gonna stop it here. But if you have any questions on it, specific questions, ask me and I'll answer them for you. Open dialogue for this kind of conversation is a little bit easier. But so if you do have any questions, any comments, anything like that, and if you do enjoy it, please give it a like, give it a share. And yeah, let's start dispelling some of those myths and some of those fears. There really is nothing to fear on when you die. It's an easy process, and there's always, 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 always a party on the other side of family and friends waiting for waiting for your return. Yeah, so if anybody has any questions or any comments, put them in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Take care. Bye.